I didn't expect to cry over a piece of plastic, but this is very special because this just started as a dream with no plan, no guarantee, just faith. Hi guys, this is Marie. Today's video is really special because I finally received my Canada permanent residency card. Yay! I actually filmed a quick unboxing video yesterday and I got so emotional. And I never expected that reaction at all. But I didn't want this video to be just unboxing. I wanted to share the whole journey behind because that didn't just happen overnight. So I'll talk a bit about how I started, what I went through, and then I'll show you the actual moment that I opened it. So for those who don't know, I'm originally from the Philippines and I came to Canada 2.5 years ago as an international student. Before moving here, I already had a stable career and I was already comfortable. I am a certified public accountant back in the Philippines and I worked as a government auditor. But I just felt like I wanted more growth and opportunities. And to be honest, I always wanted to come to Canada. Canada felt like a place where I can start fresh, build something for myself, a peaceful place, good for families, a better work-life balance, and also to help my family in the long run. Of course, it was not an easy decision, living your home, your family, friends, everything that you're used to. It is super scary. But I decided to take the risk and come here as an international student. To be honest, I always wanted to try to be an international student. I wanted to explore different countries, different culture, environment, and also systems. Like a totally different world. But the reality is, it was not practical for me at that time. Canada is not cheap at all. Even just thinking about it felt crazy. Like deep inside, I already knew what I really wanted, but I just didn't know how I was going to get there yet. And actually, this is one of the reasons why I started my baking business way back home. It was because I want to save money for this dream. But even with that savings, it is still not enough. I just couldn't afford it on my own, especially the international student tuition fees. It's so expensive. And honestly, one of the biggest reasons I was even able to start this journey is because my older sister helped me financially. That's why this journey was not only mine, but also for my family. And honestly, my parents were really hesitant at first because there's no guarantee, right? Like, what if I go there? And what if I don't find a job? What if I don't succeed? And I'll be doing everything on my own too, which made it even more scary. There were so many what ifs in my head back then. Like, what if something happens to me because I'm all alone? What if I regret leaving my most stable job in the Philippines? But then I thought, what if I don't try? Right? Because that question stayed with me. Year after year, I kept pushing this dream aside, but it never really left my heart. And I truly believe that God places dreams for a reason. They're just waiting for the right timing and the courage to act on them. I kept on searching about pathways and rules on Canada immigration. Then slowly, things started to happen. In 2022, my aunt and uncle moved to Toronto, and when they shared their experience, I think that's the moment when my dad started becoming more open to the idea. I kept praying about it. Like, honestly, I knew I couldn't do it on my own. I really asked God to help me and guide me and show me the way. Then I remembered I had an uncle, which is my mom's brother, that I've never even met before. I messaged him on Facebook, just sharing my dream, my plans, and asking about Canada. I told him I was planning to go to Canada as a student, and I was also asking about the place, about the school, like if it's near them, if the city is nice, safe. And honestly, I didn't even know them personally yet. But I still tried because I knew I might regret it if I didn't try at all. And when he replied, he told me that they were living in British Columbia, which is exactly the place that I really wanted. And then he offered that if I really wanted to pursue it, I can stay with them while studying for free. In that moment, I just knew God was opening doors. What's even crazier is I actually already got accepted into Kwantlen Polytechnic University way back in October 2021. But even with that, it still didn't feel real because I haven't met my uncle yet. So there was still a feeling of uncertainty. Like, is this really going to happen? Then months later, in 2022, there was a typhoon in the Philippines and they came back to Philippines to check their home. And that was the first time I met them in person. And that moment, it confirmed everything to me that this is real, that this is actually happening. Everything started falling into its place. My student visa then got approved. And I made one of the biggest decisions of my life. I resigned from my permanent government job, I closed my baking business, and I chose to start over. And honestly, when I got here, it was not how I imagined it would be. There were a lot of adjustments, like culture, weather, and being alone most of the time. Even simple things felt hard at the beginning. There were moments where I questioned if I did the right thing, if I did the right decision. Also, financially, it's not easy. Being an international student here is really expensive. International student fees is equivalent to triple the amount of the citizens and permanent residents here. If you don't have any savings before coming here, you really need to find a part-time job. Even if you had some too, you need a buffer. So it was not just like, oh, I moved to Canada and everything was perfect. It was a lot of struggle behind the scenes. So my path was basically from a student to working and then eventually becoming a PR. I focused on gaining Canadian work experience, especially as an accountant, because that's really important for the PR points. Then on September 3, 2025, I got invited to apply for a permanent residency under the Canadian Experience class. My score back then was 536 points, and I still remember that moment. It feels so surreal. I want to scream and cry when reading that email, but I cannot because I was at work. And then October 8, I submitted my entire application, all of my documents, everything I worked for, all in one submission. And then came the application process, which was honestly nerve-wracking. There's a lot of waiting, uncertainties. You don't really know what's going to happen. I remember constantly checking my emails, overthinking everything, but I just kept going and trust the process. And one thing I'm really proud of is I did all of my applications on my own. From my school application to my student visa to my postgraduate work permit and now the permanent residency application. Everything is DIY and no agency. It was not easy at all, but it taught me so much. And then came the waiting game. The waiting is honestly the hardest part of the process because you've already done everything you can. And now you just have to trust. But by God's grace, on February 18, 2026, my permanent residency application was approved. And yesterday, I finally received my actual PR card. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, there's an exciting news that I want to share with you guys. I've been praying for a long time for this moment to come, and finally it arrived. It took me 2.5 years to be where I am right now, and I'm forever grateful and blessed for that one. And I'm really excited to share it with you. I didn't even put any makeup on. So the thing that I want to share you about is I got a golden mail. I got the golden mail, guys. So I've been waiting for this for like 1.5 months now. My permanent residency application was approved last February 18. And today, April 9th, I got this mail in our mailbox. And it is from the Canada Immigration. Oh, I'm just so happy. Like, I don't know. I just thank God for everything. It's just a memorable moment of my life. It made me so emotional. It is because this was only a dream for the past few years, and this was one of my childhood dream, I would say. And I can't believe it that I'm already here, that I'm already in this stage. And I think that's also the reason why I really wanted to make a YouTube channel and have like a video like this where I just gonna talk about something. I just want to give back to people who also have the same dream as me. And I want to inspire other people to go for their dreams and also do the things that they really want in life. And also, I just want to be that little tiny hope that people can say like, oh, maybe I can do it too. And of course, you can do it too. Just do your best and God will do the rest. I don't know, this journey is just memorable for me. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. There's a lot of realizations in this journey in which I never imagined before. And I'm just very thankful for everything. Yeah, so let's open it now. Let's cut my TED Talk. Let's just open it. This is my... This is not unboxing, no. Unmailing. Unmailing. Oh. Oh. I know this is my PR card. Because when I touched it earlier, there's like hard part. It's like, that's my card. Oh! Oh. I didn't expect to get that emotional. but everything just came rushing back in that moment. Oh. It's so funny. I didn't expect that I will cry. Wait. Oh, it's embarrassing. Wow. Wow. Look at this, guys. I have my PR card now. Wow. Hey now, hey now. This is what dreams are made for. Thank you so much, Lord. Oh, cover my important details. Just look at my face. Wow. Just happy. Thank you so much, Lord. And of course, I would never be able to get to where I am right now without my family, my friends, my siblings, especially my older sister who supported me along the way, also financially. And also my friends that I met here in Vancouver, in Canada, and also my relatives who let me stay in their place for 1 year during the course of my study. Tia Gaging, Chok Bebot, Tia Lai, Kuya Wang, and all the Ang Lopez family, my mom, my dad, and also James. I'm just very thankful. All my friends. Wow. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to cry. This card actually looks like just a simple thing, but it carries so much meaning for me. It represents all the risks I took, all the hard days, and all the times I wanted to give up, but I didn't. All the risks, sacrifices, prayers, hardships, everything led to this. And looking back, I know it wasn't me. God made it happen. God really guided me in every step. From being unsure to being stable, from a dream to reality. I'm really, really, really grateful. If you are currently on your journey, whether you're still planning, studying, or waiting to get invited, or waiting for your PR application, just know that it is not easy, but it is possible. And it's definitely worth it. Nothing is impossible. And your timeline doesn't have to look like everyone else's. We all have our own timing. And I truly believe it is all in God's perfect time. If you're someone who also has a dream in your hearts, even if you don't know how to get there yet, just trust the process. Take the step when opportunity comes, or even create your own opportunities. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And don't be afraid to try. Because what if it actually works out? One day, you'll look back and realize everything was worth it. Thank you so much for watching and being part of my Canada journey. I hope to see you in my next vlogs. Bye-bye. Thank you for choosing Canada. Thank you, Canada, for the opportunity.